Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your one and only Friday night entertainment. This is MRC-X, brought to you live and exclusive, of course, as always, from the legendary Baku circuit in Azerbaijan. This is a special race this evening. We have got for you, for one time only, a one-shot qualifying session followed by a sprint race, I should say, which is 9 laps, and then followed by that a full 50% race. Points will be scored for the top 8 finishers, I do believe, in each tier, and then they will be racing and setting the grid for the 50% race. I'm here, but I'm not on my own. We have got 2 of my compadres with me, 2 of my senior men, and 2 people I love sharing the commentary box with each and every time. I have got the man who... There is no introduction for this man. I've tried to give an introduction and I just can't. There is only one man. He is the... I still can't do it. Still can't even give him an introduction. But there he is. He's laughing. That's the man. It's going to be one. It is only Mr. Banshee Man. Good evening.
Hello. You sounded a bit like the Middlesbrough Del Boy there, saying, "For one time only, we're here to sell you some dodgy goods."
I've not sold anything this week, so I had to kind of get back into the groove. That's why.
God help us.
Yes, God help us all, exactly that. And also joining me this evening, this is proper thrilling, really is. I have got the Lion King, and there is only one man that can fill the bill. It's only Mr. Mark Dennison. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you?
Living the dream, my friend. I've got 2 great guys with me as driver commentators around this, extremely taxing, very difficult, very technical circuit. First Street circuit is very, very technical, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. More intriguing is the fact that I thought I just seen some cloudies and some rain.
Ooh.
Don't you dare be saying things like that.
It is a little bit cloudy, though.
It is a bit cloudy, yeah.
It is a little bit. It is. We're still waiting for the session to start because, of course, people have to get their setups set right straight away. There is no dilly-dallying around. There is no time for little tweaks during park firming qualifying. Of course, this is one shot, one chance to set your fastest lap for your position for the sprint race. 9 laps we will have, and then that will be followed and set the grid for the 50% race. It is the 3 Musketeers in the box. Thank you, Mr. Mond. It certainly is. We're here. Mr. Martin Hills is in the chat as well. Don't forget, everybody, like and subscribe to the YouTube. This is going to be difficult for me. I don't know who to go on board with through this, because obviously, look at the left-hand side. This is the delta times, ladies and gentlemen, of who's quickest at this point of the circuit. Who is then failing a little bit further behind. Dynamite has joined. So let's have a look. We're going to ride on board with... It's just so difficult. I can't even do a track run through for you. I can't really do a livery look at for you either. We will do that during the sprint race, rest assured. So normal service will be resumed, and I will talk absolute rubbish for the next possibly about an hour or so. So again, rest assured on that one.
This one-shot qualifying is like taking a shot of absinthe.
Yes. It really actually is. Yeah, this is it's hardcore. We've had this before. I can't remember we did it now, and it's drivers loved it, and it's just that extra pressure. In normal qualifying, we've got 2-3 runs maybe. Some people can get 4 runs of qualifying, and if they make one mistake in one-shot qualifying, there is no such... as Alex Edric just kisses the wall through turn 15. But how is he coping on his laps so far? He's doing quite well. But the man currently setting the pace is Dora the Explorer as he comes through the final corner. But again, everything is changing up and down and up and down each and every time. who will be quickest and who will be first over the line and start the sprint at the front as we're on board. Ooh, I tell you what.
Not me.
So we're just waiting for the last couple of people to cross the line, and there we are. So Anton takes pole position, followed by Dora the Explorer in the... that looks like the Alpine when it was in the flipped upside down livery for the BWT livery. It's very, very pink with a little bit of blue. So we're going to call him he's going to be full of water, is Dora. So he's in the right place.
Where's he exploring?
Well, that is a question. Hopefully not the barriers.
And where's Diego?
Who?
To be fair, he could be exploring the local swans and flamingos.
It could be. It could be. So, for your sprint race, ladies and gentlemen, we have got Anton on pole position with Dora the Explorer, or Doris, or, well, he's got many names, in second. Saviour takes third. Wumax in fourth. Alex Edric in fifth. Single Track in sixth. E17 in seventh. Nick BT in eighth. Monster in ninth. Sergeant Uncle Sam in 10th. Simba the Lion King, you set a lap time, you are in 11th. Rotterdam in 12th. Kesa Sosa in 13th. Mr. Garb Jenkins is in 14th. G-Star 15th. Neil in 16th. Dynamite is in 17th. I couldn't resist. I'd do that at some point. Scottish Nigger, no time. And Johnny Smooth, unfortunately, had an accident and is out. Monster, let's have a look. Go on.
I was going to say, Kid Dynamite is literally doing the same as he does always, last to first. He just doesn't bother, he doesn't let anything faze him, he literally just turns up and goes, right, I will start at the back.
He's actually just said, I think a number of us were kicked and not qualifying. That's strange. No one came up to say that they had left the session, so that's a very strange one. But it's a sprint, it's 9 laps, and I'm sure he'll be up there for the 50% race soon. Moz had a damaged wing in Sector 3, and Ant, good evening, my friend. You are always there with us in the YouTube chat, so good to have you with us. Again, everybody, don't forget to hit the like button. Yes, Gav, how can I help?
Do you think anyone will go for softs?
Well, 9 laps, that's it. Oh,
Probably
exactly that.
Thing.
That is it, yeah. Softs probably won't last 9. I think everybody will go for mediums personally, because they will still feel good after 9 laps. They'll warm up reasonably quickly, and I think I dare say that'll be the strategy.
I mean, I've not gone for softs at all.
Ooh.
I genuinely haven't. I did actually think about it, but then I seen suddenly that 4 laps was the forecast, and I was like...
Ooh, forecasts, of course, forecasts. Do pray tell our viewers.
There may be some cloudies appearing.
Ooh, this is going to be very interesting, especially if that knocks on into the full race. One driver, 1 out of 19 this evening, is on the soft compound tyres. Everyone else on the medium compounds.
Is that... I'm going to ask the question. Who is the madman?
That will be Mr. Nick BT.
Oh.
Is on the soft tyres, so expect him to be extremely rapido off the start and for the first lap or two, and then, well, let's hope he can keep them going. I think it's a bold strategy. It's a bold risk. The mediums seem to come in. I mean, you can even heat the hards up by the end of the opening lap. And then really come into grip after lap 2 because of the way the traction zone is, because of the front wearing on this. You get a lot of... There's a lot of corners, basically. You unlock a lot of the time to warm the fronts up.
I like that one. There's a lot of corners. I do like that one. I'm going to say that in France.
There's a lot of stripes in France.
There is a lot of stripes in
France. That is a headache.
I don't know where I'm going.
Yes.
That's true.
That's on the Mistral Straight where you don't know where you're going. And for context, folks, we are there in France as of Monday evening for round 12, it is, of this season. Only 5 races left to go already. And to be fair, most of the title battles are really heating up, and there's pressure on. Tier 1's close the gap, Tier 2's open, but can easily close again. Tier 3, well, okay, that one's a different one, but Tier 4, could be anybody's as well. So this is, I think a lot of the tiers are going to go down to the final race.
I think 3 and 4 look pretty locked in, to be fair.
Yep.
It's 1 and 2, I think, where the action really is.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I'm
in the thick of it.
I've decided for my patriotism to the French, I'm going to sing the national anthem on Monday night.
Oh God.
I'm dreading that.
But until then, folks, you've got that as a sneak exclusive preview. You don't get that any other F1 league, do you? Sneak preview. But before that, we've got 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5 lights are lit, and we go racing for the sprint. What a good start by Doris. He gets an absolute fly. Anton's broke down. Xavier, who's that from the outside? Oh, there's contact over in turn 1. That's Alex coming on the outside. Xavier now into 3rd. Anton's dropped from the pole position down to 4th. Nick BT got a flyer, of course, on the soft compound tyres. Simba Night Shadow, you're a little bit close. Company will leave you to be, of course. I don't want to extend the curse this evening. I'm going to try and go curse-free. As we're side by side. Oh, is that that's gone straight on? That's Nick! Nick's gone straight on in turn 3! He got the pace, but unfortunately, I like that livery. That's a very nice looking car. I like that a lot. Very dark for these bright conditions currently, but Doris was the one who got the best start. Alex Edric in 2nd, Xavier up to 3rd, but he is hounded by the pole sitter, which is Anton, who is in his home Grand Prix next week, of course. I think he's an Englishman who's currently emigrated to France for some unknown reason. Oh no, I see a car dropping, and we're not going to go into that at the moment. We're going to leave that one be. That'll be my partner in crime, Mr. Simbas. Single Tracks had a poor start as well. Oh dear, that doesn't sound good.
I think it'll appear in the stewards.
Oh no! But don't forget, don't worry, not all is lost. We've got 9 laps of this, and then of course the full race. Plenty of time to get your positions back later on. So let's have a look. There's a few gaps forming. Further down the...
I think people are driving blindfolded again.
Oh, no, that's not what we want to see. And of course we do have that issue with people. Oh, look at this already at the end of lap 1. This is Alex going for the lead. He's on the inside into turn 1, the side by side. Gives just enough race room as we're looking at the very pink Alpine with a very fishy man inside. He's going with Dora the name and Dora the helmet. As wow, the traction that Doris got out of turn 2. Absolutely superb. But Alex is sticking with him. Alex has now gone to the inside once again. Is he there? He's backed out of it. So Doris just about keeps hold of the lead. Alex the 2nd, Xavier, that's allowed him. But now we've got 4 drivers nose to tail already. This is only lap 2, don't forget.
And no safety car.
No safety car. So, yes. Well, yeah, we've had 2. Well, I don't even know who got the record. I don't know if it was tier 2 or tier, I'm going to say 4. That had it within 3 corners of virtual. They were pretty close. Oh, who's that that's had the moment? That's Monsters had a little bit. Oh, he's spun it off and hit the wall. Monsters got wing damage. And that Kid Dynamite goes around. No, it's Night Shadow that goes around the outside. Sorry, Kid Dynamite's a bit behind. He's already gone through.
I was a bit leery, I'll tell you that.
He was a little bit, unfortunately, was Andrew. He'll be with us in France for tier 1 with the King Kong Anaconda, who is taking a sabbatical this evening because he's a poor boyfriend. And he forgot his girlfriend's birthday. I'm calling him out. I'm sorry, give me points. I am calling him out. He forgot his girlfriend's birthday. We can all put it in the YouTube chat, just a big boo. Whoever's watching, put a big boo in the YouTube chat.
I'll tell you one thing. Rotterdam, Kid Dynamite and me. Ooh, here we go.
Oh, that's a little bit close. Kid Dynamite's already gone through on Rotterdam. Alex is now picking the lead as well from Doris. We didn't see that. We'll focus on this 3-way battle. And the other way to the top 10. Ooh, that was a cheeky little move, Mr. Shadow.
Yes.
I like the look. Just give our champ a little something to...
Yes, I will open my hands up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that was, unfortunately, that was a bit of late braking and unfortunate.
Oh, so apologies from Mr. Jenkins. Go to Rotterdam. Again, still plenty of laps left. Don't forget, we've still got the full race after this one. This is quite good fun, this, because this is obviously setting the grid, don't forget, for the 50% normal race that we have coming up for you straight afterwards. So don't go anywhere, folks. Action's only going to get better, and I'm so glad I have a large room next to me because I'm going to need it.
Yep. And for our dams listening, it was on me. I could call that already, 5-5. I'm not even going to defend it.
We shall see what may appear later on. The stewards will potentially have a look at that. It was something. What would you? There was something I was watching, and it was a case of, look, we're not here, but let's just call it as we see it. And there is a yellow flag that could be Mr. Ninja. It is a virtual safety car. The end of our third lap, which has possibly helped Alex because he would have, Doris would have been in DRS detection, and a few drivers further on. There's a few gaps, about half a second to a second further up. E17's about 1.82, Sergeant Uncle Sam 7th and 6th. Dynamite 3.7, as there's a pit stop from Monster taking this opportunity to fix that broken front wing. So not ideal for him. So let's have a look. While we've got a bit of safety, let's have a look at some liveries, shall we? We have got a very red Alex Edric in a very chrome red. I like that. That's quite a nice. He's gone for a Ferrari look there with the silvery front wing. Oh, Scottish Ninja's retired. Where was that? That's through the turn 20. Oh no. Oh, it's now done to a full safety car. Wow, I think that's unfortunate due to Scottish Ninja's retirement through the last corner.
I'm going to just raise a point.
Well, I can see it. He's hit that hard.
Who do you think will pit for softs?
Ooh, that's... Looking at this at the moment, there is one person is in a decent place. I think a few might do. Especially if anyone's got any damage.
Yep.
You know, this is like a qualifying session. So, all are people going to try and get that track position? That's the question. The mediums are okay with one heat cycle when they get cold and start heat back up again. They're okay with that. If we had any more, then they may struggle. That is a good question of what's, it is a very good question. I don't know. We're on board with our leader at the moment.
It will be curious to see because there are benefits of it, but your negative is you'd be at the back pretty much of the grid.
Yeah, that's it. But with the field close together as well, we're only going to get maybe. Oh, Neil's got to drive through for speeding under the safety car, so the top two do stay out. Actually, most of the drivers looking at this are staying out.
Oh, Johnny's gone.
Smooth's retired.
Oh no, I think he's hit the safety car. He's right behind the safety car.
I'd be surprised if Nick.
I think he has. I think he's actually come on the corner and gone to the back of the safety car because that's a very strange place. The inside. After turn 2, he could have come round, lost a little bit of the rear. We don't know, of course, speculation. But, that's very painful. Let's go back through those liveries, folks, because that's, we do have a livery of the day vote rather than a driver of the day. So, while we've got safety car, and in my cool version of safety car chat, let's go through liveries. We've got Dora the Explorer in the very pink Alpine, and his fishy helmet. Let's have a look at Saviours. So, Alex is in a very chrome livery this evening. I quite like that. I'm not saying that because it's probably his girlfriend or his sister or somebody in his family have made that. I actually quite like it. It's some of a colour that's kind of something that I would do. So I like that. Let's have a look at Anton. The camera angles aren't helping us at all. That's kind of a Gulf McLaren livery-esque. Quite smart. I like that. Womax, we're getting a good view of his nose cone. That's... Okay, silver bit of red on there. Almost like old school, kind of some of the McLaren vibes from there. Like the Vodafone McLaren Mercedes. Sergeant Uncle Sam, let's have a look what Mr. Stars and Stripes can do. Okay. Everyone's gone very chrome this evening. Ooh, Womax has left the session. Womax currently in 5th. Hopefully he can get back in before the safety car comes away. E17's gone for a bit of black and a bit of greeny gold. With this, I'm sure Dynamite used to use something like that. So is he taking hints off the champ? Maybe they'll give him a bit of extra speed down the straight, and a bit of grip in the corner.
Speed
and power!
Power and speed! 1-0 wings!
Oh, not again.
If you can hack, you've got.
If you can hack it.
If you can hack it, yeah. And don't get me wrong, yeah. I did not finish both tier 3 and 4. Tier 3 was unlucky because it was literally last little kink that threw me. I ended up in the Baku hospital, and tier 4, me and Mr. Calvin Zoo, we had a little love tap.
Oh,
yeah.
So did I, funny enough, with Mr. Calvin.
It was unfortunate by one. It was just under the safety car restart, and yeah, but it was good whilst it lasted.
Yes. Now, I know going through the liveries, we're currently at the gentleman in 9th place, and we normally would slate somebody using a general livery, but I'm a Papaya fan, so I'm not going to make any comments because I'm a fanboy. So we'll move on before I say too much, and I'll be accused of bias, and we don't want to be accused of bias. We get accused of that enough. David Benson commentary. Hi, good evening. Good evening. Thank you for joining us this evening. Very blue for G-Star. Dabba-dee dabba-die. He is very blue. Moving forward, cases, or moving backwards, case associated, a bit of black and green, black and gold. I like that as well. Let's have a look. What has Martin done? What has Mr. Singletrack brought us this evening? Now he has gone with. Now that is looking like a little bit of a. Oh, he's gone for his favourite. That is such a good livery. I know he loves it. I know he's proud of it, and it is such a nice livery, that one.
Mr. Dennison, could you invite Wimax? Because I cannot invite him.
I can try.
Ooh, fingers crossed. Hopefully he'll get back in before the safety car goes in, which could be very, very shortly. So quickly we'll run through. Rotterdam's running very... Ooh, I like that. That's very luminescent. Very luminescent livery. Oh, I do like that. That's a nice one. Nick BT, very dark, I have mentioned. That safety car is in this lap, so let's have a look. We'll come back to the following three. Actually, we're at the man currently at the end of the snake at the moment. Mr. Simba himself. Oh, I like that, Mark. You've done a good job with that livery.
I cheated. It's an in-game one.
I have not seen it, so in that case, boo.
Because it's a last-minute choice for me to join. I didn't have time to make one.
McLaren.
I was tempted.
To be fair, that would be, yeah, I bet. So here we go. Safety car is in the pit. So Alex is now frantically trying to warm his tyres back in the pack-up before he decides to go. Of course, does not want to go necessarily too early to give the other drivers the slipstream, and I'm sure he'll be using as much ERS as possible down the straight. But here we are, closer to the start-finish line. He's going to have to go very, very soon. And now he does go right up on the straight line. Wow! Xavier Anton's got an absolute jump. Xavier's got a jump as well. It's all happening behind. Doris goes a little bit wide, and that's Anton going from 4th to 2nd straight away. What a move from Anton. Xavier's had a bit of a problem. What happened to Xavier? He's gone to the back. Oh my days! And look at the man who's jumped. He's got X17, and now where's he gone? He's there, side by side with Uncle Sam. We've now got Shadow himself. Gavin the kid. No, oh my God, this is 3 best. I'm going to shut up because oh my days! Oh, was that the walls? Uncle Sam retired. And Singletrack's now up to 5th. He's jumped them all, and Gav's trying to lift. Gav's out broken himself. Oh no! Drama. This is only the sprint.
I have no idea what happened there. Not a clue.
How do you think? I don't know either. Wow.
I literally hit the brakes and nothing happened.
Ooh. That is a straight. But we have had reports of potential brake fade recently, so I don't know if that may have been what's happened. And unfortunately, the man that you was Mr. Singletrack. That was absolutely incredible to try to watch.
I don't know what happened going into turn 2, because I managed to get up into what I thought was 4th, and then all of a sudden I just got I just got slammed and it ended up sideways, and then all of a sudden I had He's 17 and Uncle Sam just didn't break.
No, he did seem to outbrake himself, unfortunately, into turn 3. So he'll start 17th, Johnny Smooth will start 18th, and Scottish Ninja will start 19th for the feature race. But all after that, Alex has managed to get away 2 seconds. He has got now 2 seconds lead to Dora the Explorer, who's got Anton all over his chuff. And then we've got 3 seconds further back after all the scuffles and the melee with E17. Case of Swords has found its way up to 5th. Rotterdam's up into 6th, and Monster has found its way up into 7th spot. I like his very golden livery. Apparently that's based on an anime character of his, so I know he is very much a fan of the animes. I'm sure he'll tell us after this which one exactly it is, and that will actually mean absolutely 0 to me.
So
yeah, used to try to get in the anime, couldn't really do it, but Andrew's a big fan, and not fair, and it's something that's a lot to him, and I love that he brings that into F1. Oh, he's running a little bit wide. Oh, and he's got the slip on, he's hit. Oh, it's Dynamite. Oh my days, that's so unlucky for Andrew. I think he just got the rear started to kick through turn 7, and then unfortunately Dynamite saw that, tried to get through. Unfortunately, rear kicked again and sent Dynamite spinning around. But now Nick BT up to 9th, Monster down to 8th. Wumax now is back up into 7th, so he is back in the lobby. Thank goodness for that. So whatever you did, Mark, it worked a treat. As well, we've got, let's have a look further down. A lot of close racing now between 7th and all the way down to 14th. Very, very close. So this is going to be very exciting. One more lap to go of the sprint race, and then I can take a breather, thank goodness. DRS going to be there for 1 lap only. Oh my goodness, mate. That's even worse. That's a battle for 7th, and it could be between anybody. These are just outside of that. Look at this. Nick BT is side by side, and that is Monster. Yeah, it's Monster. He's just got past. So maybe a higher downforce for Andrew there. Meanwhile, Alex has pretty much kind of got this in the bag. Down into turn 3, the moves on Anton just about squeezes Doris and takes 2nd place. So Anton, what a great race he's had so far. Well, you say great race, he's recovered very well. Pole sitter, of course, down to 4th from the opening corner, and now he has found himself up back into 2nd place. While our runaway 3.7 seconds, there he goes. The bottom of your screen through turn 7 is Alex. Anton in 2nd. Dory the Explorer is finding his way around in 3rd, less than a second off. This could still end. Oh, a little bit wide for Anton. That could really hamper it. We've got E17 a little bit further back in 4th. So's at 5th. Rotterdam 6th. Wumax in 7th. We will go back through the final standings, of course, when this race ends. I show in a little bit of a battle further down with Neil. Dynamite in a battle with Single Track, and Simba trying to get in the back of Saviour. Further down, these are all, of course, for qualifying for the feature race. But the man coming through the final 2 corners had a really good restart. Made the most of that pass on Dora the Explorer early on. Is Alex Edger. He is going to take 8 championship points in the MRC-X Championship, and he is going to take pole position for the feature race. So Alex will take the victory. Anton, what a race. What a recovery. He takes it by half a second, less than that, from Dora the Explorer. E17 will take 4th. Soze in 5th. Rotterdam will cross the red line in 6th. Good race from him. Wumax in 7th. Nick BT in 8th. Monster will start in 9th. G-Star in 10th. Saviour in 11th. Simba in 12th. Single Track 13th. Kid Dynamite in... Wow. Kid Dynamite. That's closer than Tier 2. Wow. 0.021. Dynamite was just behind Single Track. Neil will cross the line in 15th. And Night Shadow in 16th place. Was that a bit frantic for you too?
Just a bit.
Yeah.
More of a fight back than anything.
Yeah. That was definitely action-packed, you would have to say.
Yeah. I still can't get over that restart into the safety car and what actually happens, because it's still madness.
Yeah. It was a little bit. Oh, sorry, and And said, his livery is not for McLaren Gulf, it's Azerbaijan colours, so I do apologise. So he's gone with the Azerbaijan, more national colours of the country we're racing in, of course, this evening. And he can't wait for Gav's Marseille. I can't pronounce that. I think I'm going to have to help him out. So, so Gav, you've got a French lesson coming for you over the weekend.
Ah.
So Monster, his is a character called Bakugo from MHA. He picked the delivery because of where we're racing, so I'm presuming... Oh, Marseille. So I'm presuming that's an anime character that's based somewhere in Baku or Azerbaijan. So, fair play. That's a good reference, actually. That's very well thought, Andrew. So, well done on that one. Now then, drivers. I'm already out of breath. I've only done 9 laps. I've got another 26 of this to do. I mean, I've already done this once this week. I'm glad I've got a run.
Definitely, I think there's going to be a little bit of underfueling of cars.
Ooh, so we're predicting a few safety cars, virtual safety cars. We had a few, of course, earlier this week. That needs a break before he starts the 50% rate. Well, you're gonna have that break's gonna have to. Is that me or you?
Probably
you. Get a minute.
Yeah.
Well done.
Timer's running down. Of course, I think we've still got the formation lap, do we not?
We do, yes.
We have.
Allons enfants de la patrie. There we go. There's the first line of Le Marseille or Marseillaise.
That's the one. Monsters apologise to Dean for that little bit of oversteer that we caught, and that unfortunately cost Dynamite quite a few positions in that race. So let's have a look, folks. Now, here we are. 26 laps around this Baku circuit, and oh dear, that didn't go well.
That went great.
all I see. Oh my days.
Wow.
That's maybe not the type of language I was thinking of to start with. Who knew?
You try. To be fair, very well held.
Yes, we are live on YouTube. Do not swear.
Exactly. Yeah. So only 4 drivers on the hard compound tyres. That'll be East 17, Monster, Gav, of course, yourself, and Dynamite are on the hard tyres. Everyone else is starting on the mediums, going for that strategy this time round. And we kind of saw some of the drop-off wasn't too bad between the 2 tyres earlier in the week. The Delta was okay. And the hards did start to come into the mode after about 3 laps or so. And then the mediums did start to wear off. I think they managed about 10-ish laps, and they started to wear before a pit stop, ideally around lap 12, potentially lap 13 if you can eke them out a little bit more. Although with safety cars, of course, virtual safety cars, that whole strategy gets absolutely torn to shreds and thrown out the window. So what drama are we going to see tonight? Am I going to have to cope with? And my poor throat and my voice. Who knows? But there's only 10 of you watching, so for goodness sake, would you share the video, hit the like, hit the subscribe, share with your friends, your family, your friends, your neighbours, the guy down the street that you really don't like. Share it with him still, and just tell him to cheer himself up and watch a bit of MRC action on a Friday night. Who needs Love Island? Who needs any of those ponces wandering around in next to nothing?
Something happened to Nick BT there, because he's there's lots of people slamming on brakes.
Last minute bit of trying to get a bit of heat in those front tyres, potentially.
What's heat?
you get that through
70 degrees is a bit toasty.
Yeah.
Not as toasty as I'd like.
66.
Three laps in, you'll be fine. Sorry, 3 corners in, you'll be fine. They do seem to heat up because of the traction and the heavy lock-on steering that you need through some of these right-angled corners. It will warm up very quickly. But here we are. We are now all lining up. Excuse me, on the grid. I better prepare myself. 2 red lights, 3, for 5 lights and for the feature race in MRC-X in Azerbaijan. We are lights out and let's go racing. Alex with a really good start, but Anton got a good one this time. A lot better than he got in the sprint race, so he will just about display. Doris is trying to go around the outside of him, as he actually has, and Sauce another place. Now it's another to Sauce. Further down, Sauce's got a monster start. He's up 2 spots already. And who's that around the outside? That's E17. Have a look at Anton as well. Anton took 3 spots from the start, and something's happened further down. Oh no, we're going to not go to that. I don't even need to be on board. Anton's retired. Oh my, how did he manage that? Anton's retired. Whoa, there's carnage. There's carnage early on. Who was that? That was with E17. Down the straight, and already we've got a yellow flag in Sector 1. And I think that... Oh, who's that that's gone around? That's Scottish Ninja as well. And there looks to be a little bit of damage on your car, Mr. Simba.
Yep, I had a bit of contact with the wall.
Oh dear, that's end plate damage for you, I'm afraid to say.
I thought I had enough traction and apparently didn't.
Oh, that's never ideal.
Because I was battling with Saviour at the time.
A man who is very difficult to battle with, who's, to be fair, one of the fairest races as well. We seem to come against, and he's not a happy puppy tonight. Sorry, unfortunately, not gone your way, I'm afraid, my friend. Josh, good evening. Glad you can join us.
Oh,
and better luck next time, my friend, next week. Don't forget, we go to La France, your home race, so all your focus, I hope, is on there. So strong qualifying, strong race for you in Tier 1, and of course, MRC-X, should you choose to race it. He has through, looks like just turned 15, he's gone round. Oops, sorry, no, it's the last corner. Johnny Smooth, sorry, I was with Scottish Ninja. Oh, E17's retired from the session. Where has that been? That's outside the last corner. So now what have we got? It's a virtual safety car.
Yep.
Could it not be a full one?
Oh, he's gone. He's really gone. Virtual, you're not going to lose too much time. So big winners and losers this opening lap. Of course, E17 and Anton out of the race so far. We've got, obviously, of course, then Johnny Smooth and Ninja up a couple of places from that. Shadow up 2 himself. Dynamite up, well, it says equal, but it's 1. Rumax loser down 5. Uncle Sam up 6 spots. Neil up 6. Monsters began to get 1. Single Track up 6 as well. So is Saviour. They're the biggest winners. And the biggest losers, Rotterdam and Wumax down 4 and 5. And unfortunately, Mr. Simba with your wing damage and pit stop so far. But long way to go, as we have seen earlier in this week. So nobody ever needs to give in.
VSC ending.
Oh, I like that. I like that little bit of insider knowledge. There we are. We go green. Alex got a 1.3 second, 1.4 second lead over Doris. And then we got Casey Sosa another 2 seconds further back. But this is going to be an interesting one. Alex had really good pace in the sprint race. Doris as well. Sosa has had a really good start. Nick BT, always one to watch out for. So is Saviour. Had a fantastic race. Even though he had no real practice on the build-up into Tier 1, he's had now a full race to get used to it and get used to his setup. Tell you what, he is fighting that car through the last corner. He's in the slipstream of Nick BT. Well, let's have a look at these top speeds, see what we see, and see who is going to be the man on a mission. And typical of this, he's got a little bit on Nick, but not close enough this time round. We'll get rid of that telemetry. We don't need that at this stage in time. It's not going to help anybody so far. G-Star's under pressure from Signature and Monster. Oh, Saviour, a little bit of lock-up. So did Nick. Oh, that was very close to a wall. That could have been double disaster. Already, we're only on lap 3, believe it or not. Good evening, Mandy. Thank you for joining us, as always. To be fair, you're never far away, are you? If there's one thing we know that's a staple... No, exactly. It's not. One thing that's a certainty in MRC is Mandy's joining us. A few good battles. Monster just dropped off the back a little bit of Single Track, who's still harassing the back of G-Star and his old MSN name with the X's.
Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss. Oh, is that Scottish Ninja, I think, has gone round. It entered 3, I think it is. Unfortunately, Johnny Smooth's not had a bit of much luck as well Well, he's actually nearly, not far, he's actually had to pit as well, Johnny Smooth. Not having the race to remember so far. I've said lots of time still to go. Dynamite still down in 12th behind Rotterdam and Womax. So a little bit of a train's going to start forming behind that Mr. Jenkins, you're at the back of.
Yes, I am watching this because it could get rather tasty.
Yes, I think it will, and we're going to have a cut to that. I think Monster's really dropped off the back. Actually, let's just stick with where we are. Alex is set now the fastest lap of the race. Look at the single tracks. The DRS isn't enabled now. Wow! I'm sorry, but that... Well, that explains it. That really does explain. Single track with the fastest lap of the race. Just absolutely drove past G-Sonic at an extra gear. Now up into 6th place, and now he's got to close the gap. Less than 2 seconds to the back of Nick BT, who's now caught the back of Xavier as well. So this is going to be a tasty Tier 1 battle between these guys. And he's got Sose up ahead, of course, as well, who's going to be taking, I do believe, a kind of a temporary super sub this season in this case of Sose. He's going to be taking a Tier 2 seat. Unfortunately, one of the Tier 2 drivers has had to take a back seat. Ooh?
Oh, sorry. No, just ignore me. I thought someone had had a moment.
Oh, well and good.
Was it you with the senior moment?
Yes. Yes. Rotterdam's having a little bounce across the Fly Emirates banners, but...
Yeah, that gap opened up. He was right in the back of Dynamite, and now 2 seconds further back he's got Uncle Sam and, of course, the McLaren short Scotsman.
Oh, virtual.
Oh, virtual safety car again. I wonder what that would be for.
I think someone had a little bit of a moment at turn number 3.
Yes, it is Mr. Johnny Smooth, unfortunately. Johnny Smooth has lost a front wing. A Scottish Ninja gets a drive-through penalty for speeding and not adhering to the Delta times, I'm afraid to say. So that gap's still at the front, still under a second between Doris and Alex. So that's just keeping nice and calm at the moment. Doris potentially just biding his time. Quite happy behind the Tier 2 man of Alex, our resident Qatari. Johnny Smooth now retired from the session. Where was that? I think that was last corner. Full safety car. Well, you wanted it, Mark. You've got it.
He's right behind. He'll be behind me. So it's too early for those on the mediums to pit because they're not going to get hard 21 laps. It's definitely too hard. Too hard? It's too hard for the hards.
But Mr. Simba does take the opportunity to pit off the soft tyres. I didn't even realise he put the softs on, to be fair, Smith.
Yeah, I thought I'd try something a bit bold because I had time to catch up.
Oh, Scottish Ninja's retired as well.
So, set of... Well, that was a very straight... Well. I love the graphics on this car. Because you've got... you had... Oh, I'm sorry, that just threw me, that one, a little bit. Medium tyres on, and then the inside tyre, the inside looked a little bit white to me. So that was interesting. I thought you had one odd tyre. Well, about mediums it is. We'll go very, very long, so the field will bunch back up.
This is what it needed, though. A nice safety car.
There were a few gaps for me.
Is that so you can unleash your speed?
Yes. Well, to be fair, right? I got a really good after the last safety car restart. I got a really good start. And I passed about 2 people. So I'm going to go for the same again.
Oh, we'll have to see who is able to back up the pack and who gets the... Where does Alex go? That's the question. Does he go quite early? We saw it once in the safety car restart, and then he also chose to go quite late on as well to minimise that slipstream, minimise that chance of people trying to overtake and go up the inside.
We've got people in the pits.
Yeah, I might have to take a trip there again. These mediums do not like to warm up.
Interesting. I think Alex is pitted.
My car just likes walls tonight.
There's a lot of them. It's the walls of Baku.
Sorry for that, I had a bit of a moment with the microphone there. I think I'm back.
That's it. Yes, you are.
Yep, so Alex has pitted from the lead. You are correct. Let's have a look.
Did he stick the hards on?
Let's have a dabble and have a look. He has put the hard compound tyres on.
20 laps?
I think some people have tried that, but you know, you mentioned earlier the potential for more safety cars is there. So we've also had Kesa Soze in the pits, Xavier in the pits, single track, and Stars and Stripes, Uncle Sam in the pits, and now Mr. Simba is also pitted again.
Yeah.
So there's a mix there. That could throw up something later on. People taking that chance to go for a pit stop, to put the fresh tyres on, which eventually will get heat in.
Yeah, I've got Xavier behind me. I did have Kaiser Soze behind me at one point, but I don't know what's happened to him. But this has put the cat amongst the proverbial Baku pigeons.
It really has. Really has, and I think this is going to be... still got 20 laps to go. Maybe 19 racing laps. Hopefully, Mark, you'll catch the back of the pack for your race strategy as well to go. And this is one where you've got Alex on the fresh tyres. He's the leader of those. Monster as well, just up ahead, who we've seen is quite quick in a straight line. G-Star got past quite quickly, quite easily from single track. Now, we don't know how much ERS, of course, was being used at that point. But now we've got Dora the Explorer is going to be the one who leads away once the safety car does come in. And the question is when he goes. He's had 5 laps on those medium tyres. We've had Womax has pitted. Would you say a lap too late? Potentially.
Yes. I mean, what's he going to move on to though? The hards? Yeah, he must
He's either gone to hards or started hard.
If he started hard, it would make no sense, because you wouldn't
go
mediums.
He has gone to a fresh set of hard tyres.
Right. Still 19 laps. I mean, don't get me wrong, if there was no safety car between now and the end of the race, it's a bold strategy. However, you could be a sitting duck towards the end because you will be slow on those hards, which will have worn.
They will, but it depends on the potential of, I mentioned that more safety cars that, again, could potentially happen. And, how the wear is on the tyres, what are the gaps like, if people do decide to pit again, if there are no safety cars and people will have to pit again, that gap that he will have, is it worth it that will surely come down if he's got enough of a cushion to not pit again?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, potentially. I hope, Mr. Simba, you haven't got a Delta.
No.
That's alright then.
Luckily, I can just drive like I'm on my own.
Yeah, which is the positive for that, where you are, is that you will have a lot more heat in your tyres than the rest of the pack when you come to the back of the pack. But the question is when you come to the back of the pack, and hopefully the safety car will, for you, not come in this lap. So we haven't had a notification as yet, so we may have one more lap behind the safety car, folks. And yes, I have stopped the safety car chat. I have no idea what I ever say behind safety cars, so that is Mr. Banshee's territory.
Well, let me tell you a bit about our lovely Azerbaijan, which we are here in this evening. It is obviously located in Asia. It is bordered by 4 particular countries: Russia, Georgia, Armenia and Iran. The east of the country is bordered by the Caspian Sea, and we talked about swans and flamencos. Well, flamencos of the flamingos and the pelicans all flock to the region. But to the north and the west is the Caucasus Mountains, where roe deer, brown bears and lynx thrive. And bear in mind, it is the land of fire. One of the most famous sites is Yanar Dag, or Burning Mountain. It's been blazing for 65 years. That is how burny it actually is. And it's the land of fire. 10 million people live in Azerbaijan, so quite well populated. 9.780 million. The Republic of Azerbaijan. It is a republic, and the money is the Azerbaijani manats. So there you go. Brief spell into the Azerbaijan land. Baku, very much a prospering city, as you can see from the fire towers which replicate flames.
Yeah, which we've actually got a perfect shot of there as you said it, so perfect timing on that one. Yeah, good little bit of background. I didn't know that was the currency in Azerbaijan?
Azerbaijani manats.
The manats, okay.
Manats.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go, folks. It's not just a bit of jibber jabber on a Friday evening or a Monday or a Wednesday. It's factual.
Ooh, Rotterdam nearly
MRC
went in.
University.
It is MRC University.
It is, yeah. Exactly that.
Rotterdam nearly slammed into one of those Azerbaijan parts of Baku, but I think he managed to get out of it okay.
What's interesting is when I saw a video recently of someone going around the track of the Monaco circuit, as it would be, oh, who's that? That's gone round, that's Nick BT under the safety car's gone round, he's hit the wall, and the safety car's going in, this is going to really, really, really hurt him. Oh my days. Under the safety car, just couldn't get the heat right to his tyres, tried to put the throttle on, got a little bit throttle happy, and now Nick has gone from very promising down to 15th place. Oh my days. I can't remember what I was going to say now.
Monaco.
Oh yes, I saw. Yeah, well, there was someone, and they were driving in a normal car the circuit of Monaco, of what it would be like in day-to-day life, and the difference through. People like trying to think. Well, the swimming pool section especially is astronomical to where it works in. Doris is gone already. Doris is gone. Sorry, I'll come back to that next safety car. Doris is gone, but it didn't really catch G-Star napping. Didn't catch Neil napping either. So they're all line astern going into turn one. But I tell you what, Neil and Alex side by side. Oh, sorry, that's Mollix. That's Monster side by side with Alex Edrick. What a good little move this is. He's got the inside to turn two and he keep it nice and tight. Alex is still on the outside. Gets the traction as well. Oh, Alex just about holds on. And I've heard it. Oh, no. And that is an oh, no. And nice shot it down there in 14th. What happened?
Well, so me and Rotterdam went into turn one. We gave each other room. And then all of a sudden, he was in front of me. Like literally facing the side of the track.
Ooh.
That made no sense. Either that was one of those infamous curbs, because we definitely left each other enough space.
I'm going to have to cut across you. Sorry, my friend, but Alex is battling side by side with Neil. Two places you should go side by side. That's Dynamite as well is involved. Monster's lost the spot. Monster's trying to keep up. I've lost my voice already. My God. But, oh my days. Alex, wow, from defending for Monster to then having a battle with Neil and then loses a place to Dynamite as well. What a topsy-turvy, incredible opening lap this is. Oh, the car goes a little bit wide. I think that was Alex again. It was just about. Now Monster's having a bit of friendly fight from Xavier as well, and Single Track's looking interested. Everybody looking very interested. All nose to tail already. Neil's the one that's dropped off after the defence and the battles. He's 3.6 off G-Star, who's currently in second, just under a second off Doris, who got an absolute lightning restart, making the most of the rest of the life
Nick's
in those. Who? What? Sorry,
Nick.
Oh no, Nick! Oh, he had a problem under the safety car, and now unfortunately it's hampered him again. I'll tell you what, this is Dynamite in a straight line under the. Oh, just watch, folks. Side by side at turn one, Alex makes a little bit. Oh, Dynamite just about backed out of that one, and there was enough room given from Neil. That was very, very, very good racing. Very nice and very clean. But it's also allowed Alex to get within the touch and just get rid of those tyres, folks. We don't need them anymore. We know exactly what tyres to have. But look at this. Alex is trying to go. Oh, he tried, backs out nice and early. Thought he wasn't close enough alongside in the braking zone to Dynamite to have a go. There is also a yellow flag in sector one. Look at that. That's the Neil that's gone wide. Dynamite's gone past and Alex has also gone past. Wow. Has he got damage? That's the key. Doesn't look it. Looking for the back of Alex. I think Neil's okay for the damage. Goes a little bit wide. Maybe a bit of tyre against the wall. But this is also helping Monster to keep up with him, get a little bit of slipstream, and also not allow Saviour that little bit of room that he needs, and so is desperately craving to put the nose cone alongside it on the inside of Monster, and on his way after our Tier 1 champ, Mr. Dynamite, currently in third, 4 seconds off the pace, and we've got G-Star in second, of course. I'm just going to have a breather for a minute and hope to God for the next couple of corners we don't have any more action. Whew.
Mr. Simba, I come see you.
Oh no.
Hello. It was 4 seconds a lap ago, and it's now 2.1. The speed is coming.
Calm down, Lightning McQueen.
DRS now enabled. This is going to be the interesting part. We've got Alex. It's still under a second. Neil's dropped off the back. Oh, look at this. This is Saviour. And Monster's are side by side. Oh, he's going to break the latest. Monster's already turned in. Saviour's hit the wall. I think that looks like a glitch. That honestly looked like an absolute glitch. There was absolutely no damage to Saviour. But that's allowed single track to have a look at the inside of turn 2. Just about enough room left from Saviour. Just about keeps ahead of single track. I don't know if Monster saw him. I don't know if that was a glitch. The way that Monster moved, I'm to give, you know, call it as you see it. I'm saying, oh, there's contact! That's Saviour in the wall! I don't know if he got tagged. But there's no damage to the front wing. Has single track got damage? Can't see from that angle. He doesn't. I saw some sure saw there was definitely carbon fibre on the floor. That was very close going into turn 3, I think it was. And Saviour goes round, and oh my days, he's now down in 13th behind this little battle we're going to see between. Oh, who's that without a wing? That's Neil! Neil's without a wing, he was in third. Had that battle with Dynamite Edric as well, and now he's down, down, down with no front wing. Oh, Neil. Oh my days, I told you I needed a break before the drama room. I just about got one.
A few seconds at least.
Yeah, I had enough for a sip of rum. That's about it. So, that gap at the front, just about a second now. DRS is enabled, of course, this lap now. Oh, he was, jeez, that was just at the detection point. Within that DRS detection point. But Doris got a very good car in a straight line. This could be, I think, a potential first win for Dory. The Fishman.
Oh, Max has had an accident.
Oh, let's have a look. We're going to ride on board with somebody. Oh, he has in turn 1. Oh, Saviour's in the pit. Nick BT is a bit further back than Niels, who's in the pit. Don't know what happened with Max. He's on his way again now, though. A little bit. Oh, no damage to his car, so we'll let him away with that one. But we have got battles up and down the field. The biggest gap, unfortunately, Nick, after his spin, Rotterdam has had a little bit of a tough break at the moment. He is now currently in 15th. Already 4 drivers DNF from this race. We're doing better than we have done. So, damn it, I've just jinxed it. But 4 drivers, Anton out, E17, Johnny Smooth and Scottish Ninja. Unfortunately for Ninja and Smooth, not the Friday night they would have hoped for. They've had a bit of a difficult one in the sprint and tonight as well. Oh, there's something happened. There's drama happened. Oh, there's a spinner gone round with a missing front end plate.
I don't know what happened there.
That was really weird because exactly that, it just snapped, and that was why I was like, oh.
It's that corner in the I am stupid section that I've now nicknamed it and has since stuck. So attention all F1 FIA, you will now hereby rename the castle section the I am stupid section, as dubbed from MRC. But yes. It just seemed to be that corner that seemed to catch out, and it is a very, very slippy corner on the rear. Very, very difficult.
That just made no sense at all. I had no warning at all. It just snapped.
Oh, no.
Infamous words. And did he keep out of the way? He has, but he's going to be under pressure for the man who's going to be on a mission to regain and get back up to the battles he was having earlier. Backs out of it though. Like I said, one of the most calculated men in MRC, one of the cleanest drivers in MRC, so you're in safe hands, Mr. Jenkins. Yes. I would have to say. The gap's starting to form. I don't know if there's a few tyres starting to fade. Let's have a quick look at those tyres. So, excuse me, top three yet to pit. Doris and G-Star on 12-lap old medium tyres. Simmer's gone for another set of softs, because, well, why not? Might as well have a bit of fun around the trite and twisty streets of Baku. But then we've got a few drivers who have pitted, so that'll be Alex as the leader of the pit with single track 4.6 further back, Case Associated 1.5 seconds further back, and Uncle Sam further back. The first penalty of the game, Neil, first of the game of the race. 3-second penalty to Neil for multiple warnings of track limits. He's having a difficult one, is Neil, this evening. He's done some fantastic pace, some great battles, and then unfortunately just seemed to unravel a little bit. Thank you, and you're right. Leave a like, exactly that to everyone watching. Hit the big thumbs up like button. Come on, it only takes 10. It doesn't even take 5 seconds, guys. Come on, hit the like, hit the share button on your Facebooks, Instagrams, my faces. I was going to say something else, but I best not. But your bee-boos, your bee-boos. Right? Hey, I've got something on the mind. Something on the mind, I'll tell you. It's supposed to be Friday. Yeah. Moving on. Ooh. But yes, hit the share, hit the like. Come on. Subscribe if you haven't already. Mr. Benson, where are you? Mr. Dave Benson. Hit the like button, hit the share. Come on. Give us a share. Give us a subscription as well. You know you want to. You know you love these absolute random and completely inappropriate. Well, I say inappropriate.
That's me.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the one. Well, it's reasonably inappropriate. You're racing, so you know.
I'm keeping it clean so far.
Yeah, you have. Racing as well, and your language. So, Saviour has now got past you, but you're still in touching distance with Womax close behind on fresher tyres nonetheless. So, Saviour.
Oh, no. Oh. Don't like these tyres anymore.
Well, 13 laps, they are starting to fade, and that gap the Saviour Sunday closed onto Monster. He was on the same tyres as yourself after a pit stop from Andrew. So Monster absolutely on the fly. This is one of the closest gaps. That gap up the front still hovering about a second. Both drivers still yet to pit after 13 laps. So those laps behind the safety car really helped them to preserve the life and go a little bit longer so they can use a little bit less time on the hard tyres. But I tell you what, Alex just got Dynamite. Oh, Dynamite's pitted. I'll calm down. Saviour, though, on the outside, actually, going down the road, and he gets past. Monster's definitely using a very high amount of wing this evening. Higher downforce, and it's just hampering him down the straight. Saviour made that one look absolutely easy, so sorry, Andrew, but he kind of did. But keep on going, my friend, keep on going. Dynamite now in the fresh set of mediums, which will surely take him to the end, but he's in a bit of a battle with Hoover. The three abreast! I'm not even going to talk, I can't cope. There's DRS, there's lights flashing up, players, the three abreast, and it's Womax who's on the outside. Oh, what happened?
I feel that may have been a certain individual turned in without understanding where another driver was.
We shall leave that one and go to the back of my other compadre this evening, who was caught up to Neil as Rotterdam's out of the session. That's the kid that's going to the safety car.
Safety car. Pits, box.
Exactly that for the two leaders, especially coming through turn 16. This is possibly timed absolutely perfect for the two up front. 14 laps on the medium tyres. This is prime stopping time to get on the strap on the... Well, yeah, it'll be a set of hard tyres, won't it? Surely. To easily get them towards the end without having to stop again. Monster's going to pit as well. He's already popped up. How do you... Dude, it's fine on MRC-X, but I wish you would concentrate like this on a Monday night. Come on, teammate. We're lagging behind in the constructors. Come on, my friend. You know, pull your finger out. So Alex also picks from third. He's done 10 laps on his single track, decides to go on. Ooh, controversy. Oh, I like this. This is controversy. So, track position for single track with Soze and Uncle Sam. But Dora the Explorer and G-Star on fresh tyres. Saviour's also carried on. Ooh, this is interesting. Alex has come out on a set of soft tyres. Monster on a set of mediums.
That soft tyre is bold.
It is very bold. But we will have... Well, we've got 10 racing laps left after this. Will we have about 8? Excuse me. After this, there will be a bit... there'll be a bit questionable by the end. Yeah. Definitely questionable, to say the least.
Your
questionable.
Your teammate is behind me now.
He is. That's Tier 2 teammate. So, rather than being in Papaya, he's going to be staring at the back of Papaya.
Yes.
For a change. I've got to say credit to him. He has been a very, very good teammate this season. He's got quicker as the season's gone on. There's a few issues. I think it was Bahrain when I got hit in turn 2 in the opening lap and spun. He knew I was a bit quicker and just immediately kind of moved over and played the team game. And he's done that a few times and tried to defend for all he's worth while I tried my best to give some hodgy time and scamper into the distance. So he has played his part as a teammate, and yeah, can't help. He can't. Hey, I can't help my bad luck. Lol. P.S. Hi Gav, says Andrew.
Yes. I was about to say he is on the Iron Brew power this evening. That is the explanation for it. Iron Brew is running through his veins like petrol runs through these internal combustion units.
That was a luck thing that I thought you were going to say. I had no idea where you were going to go with what was running through what. I had absolutely no clue.
You never know with Gav.
No, you don't. This is something for me. We've got 4 drivers, well 5 actually now, who have done at least 10 laps, near enough 10. So we've got the top 3, Saviour and Womax, who stayed out on the hard compound tyres, trying potentially to go to the end. That is, even with safety cars, it's bold because the hards don't like a cool down, a warm up, a cool down, and a warm up. After at least 2, they don't seem to like it.
No, I suspect.
Good lad, Andrew. Good to hear.
The hard runners will have a hard time in actually getting the heat cycle back. And I mean, even if you say the safety car comes in this lap, they restart lap 18, it could be 19, 20, probably 20, 21 before they get a decent cycle. And then you've got people like Alex on the sauce who are going to have absolutely red hot tyres.
Yeah, and Dynamite's on the medium tyres in 7th on the 2-lap old now after, excuse me, pitting. And it's not just the fact they get the heat into them. They just don't give the grip when we've got the heat back. No. There's too much wear on the tyres. Now, I'm sure there's going to be one of them, out of at least 4 to 5, that is going to prove me wrong. And I expect at least one of them to come and prove me wrong, because it's always what happens as soon as we jinx it.
Of course.
And I wouldn't expect anything different. I
like Alex's bold call. Like, don't get me wrong, I actually think it's a bit of a bold call from him. But if I think about it and go, right, car gets lighter, if he can make his passes at the start, it might pay off for him. I'm going to be curious to sit behind him and see what happens.
Yeah. So quickly before the safety car comes in, folks, let's have a quick look at the position change. My voice is seriously about to go. Can we just have a calm couple of laps, please? Just rest myself. But let's have a quick look at the position. Yeah, exactly. That's a lap. Says everything. For what we've seen, safety cars. So before we go, single track up 12 places. Uncle Sam up 14. This is a great race from Uncle Sam. Get reserving in Tier 2, my man. Get racing more often with us on a Monday evening, and I promise you, I'm sure we'll see more of that at the top end of yourself. So, the man who hasn't actually had a restart for quite a while, and I'm sure he'll know when his last safety car restart was, and I'm very intrigued to know when it was. So, Mr. Hills, when you finish, please do tell me when your last safety car race that was. I like his sponsor on the helmet. Whoa, he's gone early. He's gone very early. And he's away we go. He's going to be dumping his ERS. He certainly is. But he's caught Case of Sosa napping 8/10 of a second. Also caught Uncle Sam napping 9/10 further back. And he's unchallenged going into turn 1. He's got enough heat in the tyres for turn 1. He does. He certainly does. And it's all clean so far as we go further back. There's a little bit of a move later on. That's Nick and Simba. Wow, side by side in turn 1. Simba with a greater grip. And Neil's now having a look into turn 2. Makes the move. Nick's dropped 2 spots. And then nice shot on him back the with Rumax is just about made the move. Good move.
There you go.
And now we've also got Xavier. Oh, no, if this isn't one for the ages. Doris is now. He's the first time. Who's at this? Who was that? That's G-Star. That was G-Star from second. He's broken himself and gone straight on. Oh, G-Star, dude. Oh, my days. We're having a great race as well. Monster and Womack side by side in turn 7. That's not a place to go side by side with. But we've also got Neil on the back. What happened, Mark? What happened?
Don't know, it just snapped on me again.
You're not having much luck with it doing that occasionally, are you? Unfortunately, my friend.
It's an absolute joke. There must be a glitch in the game. Because it should not be snapping like that in 6th gear.
In 6th gear?
Yeah, it just absolutely nailed it round. Straight
Wow.
to wall.
Oh my days.
Alex has passed Uncle Sam.
He is. We did just miss that. So, Alex on pressure tyres.
That I'm going to be last.
Still plenty of laps to go, my friend. Still 8 laps still to go. So lots can happen, as we've seen many times.
Pit stop.
Only 10. Well.
Come on.
Not even sure what
Oh, we
tyres
missed that. No, I'm going to have to cut to this one. Sorry, Mark, to cut you off, my friend. Oh, look at this time. I was trying to come back, but now he's gone on the inside of her. I'm saving. Is he going to make the move in turn 2? Does. Oh, just about a bit of a squeeze. That's come from our Saviour. Now Dynamite's on the way through, and Dynamite gets through. Saviour lost 2 places in 1 corner. Oh, my days. Dynamite's got defensive, but look at that Saviour on the fight back around the outside into 3. Dynamite keeps it just about enough space. And Saviour going to try it into 4. Thinks better of it. Oh, that was a little bit close. But look at this, we've got Wumax and Monster almost side by side. Monster thinks better of it and backs out into 5 and 6. Oh, guys, will you just behave, please? Oh, my days. How can he cope?
Oh, Uncle Sam! Had a moment coming out of the castle section, and I am past him.
You certainly are. We're just actually I was flicking up through the field looking at that exact point, and you did right. So 2.7 seconds to the top 4, who only separated by, well, Alex is 4/10 behind Doris, who's 6/10 behind Case of Soze, who's only half a second behind our race leader, currently Mr. Singletrack, who is having the race of his life at the moment. And we've had G-Star that's gone round outside turn 16. How's he going to damage? We're going to have a quick look. No, he hasn't, so we're going to have to go back and forth. But look at this, it's Doris on the inside of turn 1. On the inside of Soze, just about forced him by, just about gets the car stop. All clean and all fair in love and war. And Doris is through, but I tell you what, that's confirmed. Oh, there's a little bit of touch in there, a little bit of kissing and tyre rubbing. Leave the kissing till afterwards, folks, come on. Family show and all. But Alex now on the soft tyres up to 3rd spot, making use of all the grip that he's got. But Doris is on the hard tyres. 2 compounds harder, 2 compounds firmer, 2 compounds less grip. But they'll be coming into their own about. Now we're single track. 14 laps he's had on his hard tyres. So is it 14 laps on his as well. Seems to be, unfortunately, starting to tumble down the order, where single track seems to have just about got them into a nice working window. Single track, nice shadow. Now starting to reel in the hard and worn, tired Kesa Soze as well, but you can't be complacent. Our tier 1 champion, Mr. Dynamite, is the middle-aged firecracker, as I like to affectionately call him. is Hound in the back with Uncle Sam, who's got Saviour, Monster, and Wumax having another little ding-dong. They're having a right good fight. Both, of course, Tier 2 competitors. And they're bringing it now to Friday night's MRC-X action. Again, if you haven't hit the like button, if you haven't hit the share button, why not? Come on, folks, hit the button. Give us, show us the love. If you like what you're seeing, forget about what you're hearing. Put it on mute. It's fine.
Here we go.
Here we go. So look at this. We're going to come back to that because Dynamite and Shadow are holding DRS. But we've got Alex trying to fight for second. We're going to have to cut back because of the three abreast down the straight. Dynamite on the inside. Doris is trying as well. Oh, that's just about close enough. What happened to... What on earth? Well, I'm sure we're missing somebody there.
Alex is
Oh my days! Who's on this Doris and spun? It wasn't Suze! I couldn't get to the right person quick enough! Oh my days, what drama! And we've got Shadow side by side in turn 3 with Alex. Everybody's flashing the RS. Alex has now got the inside of turn 4. Is he just about this? Oh, what a... This is why we get Gav on driver comms, folks. Yeah, we're gonna have to mute him.
Wow.
The Joker has entered, but that was, and he's still side by side with Uncle Sam. And Sammy, oh, there's a little bit of a twitch from Uncle Sam and the outside. Oh my days! Will you two behave?
Who?
You! I can't go
I'm
up.
doing nothing. I'm doing nothing.
Go up. Wow. So, right, let's try and have a minute of recap, folks. If you missed it, because I missed it, and I'm sure they missed it, we think there was an incident between Doris and Case Associates. They were very, very close going into turn 1 and turn 2. Oh, I think Doris got a little bit twitchy on the exit of 16, speaking of the devil. So that has now allowed Dynamite, Alex, and Shadow to come and have a combat, and Sergeant Uncle Sam had a little bit of a moment as well, which is allowed side by side with Night Shadow, which also allowed side by side with Alex Edric. Alex is currently just ahead of Night Shadow, who's also got very ridiculously fast top speed. And look at this, this is Saviour, who's at this monster as well. How to look at Saviour.
Stop below!
Just Colin, if Colin watches this, can I shout to him to say, take away this man's eyebrow?
Please.
Wow. Wow.
I heard a door as well in the background.
Yeah, I just got told to shushed.
I hope he's taken that Iron Brew energy off you.
Yeah,
No.
it has. Monster's now past Uncle Sam though, up into 5th. Very, very good, very, very good clean driving from Sergeant Uncle Sam from Monster. Doris is in there as well, don't forget in 7th, but Night Shadow within. Oh my goodness me. And breathe. Hodgie, breathe. Right, we have got Monster there, 2 seconds off the back of Night Shadow, who's on 6/10 of Alex, who's a little bit further adrift from Dynamite, who's going to be really pressuring single track in these last 4 racing laps. Uncle Sam with Doris, Saviour, Nick, Wumax, all close together behind the 5th place Monster, who's going to be trying to do whatever he can to scamper. Let's have a quick look at the tyres, just have a judge on the levels of grip. Alex, 6 laps on those softs. How is he going to cope towards the end? The medium tyre was possibly going to be okay towards the end. Uncle Sam, 16 laps along with single track on those hard tyres. So is Saviour. Well, oh, that's a big crash. This Monster's out. Big, big, big crash. We've got a safety car.
Safety car! Oh, da 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 da.
Oh, Monster, that just looked at that was the tyres. Well, actually, no, he's only got 6 lap mediums. They gave way. Oh my goodness me, I can't cope with drama. So who have we got pitting? Alex is pitting, sensible decision. Uncle Sam, Wumax are pitted as well.
I think Alex must have had damage because it was either that or just really bad tyres, but he was struggling. The question is now, is Martin going to pit?
Well, I think he missed it. Him and Dynamite missed it, I think.
Well, see, to be fair, I was right on the cusp.
Yeah, and the speeds that you're travelling down the straight, in excess of 200, well, for some over 210 mile an hour, is you can't just react that quickly, can you? It's impossible to do so, and I think Martin and the top two, definitely Dynamite, were beyond that stage. Now, this is the thing, as you mentioned there, for single track, 17 laps currently on those hard compound tyres. They have to go through another heat cycle. We'll possibly get 2 laps of racing, so there'll probably be no DRS, but Dynamite will only be on 10 lap all mediums, and a lot of that was going to be behind safety car. Those mediums will be okay on their heat cycle, and when they warm up, you've got yourself, Gav, in third, right behind, but you've also got Doris on 7 lap old hard tyres. Saviour and Nick have not pitted. They possibly could have done, decided against it to go to the end. Alex is on fresh soft tyres. Womack, everybody behind are pretty much on fresh soft tyres. Now that is going to be exciting. Do not go anywhere. Get the like button hit, folks. Get the share button hit. And honestly, these next couple laps are going to be insanely, it's so exciting. I'm going to rest while the safety car's on.
All I'm going to say is the side-by-sides with Alex through a section of track that you should never, ever go side-by-side or even be able to go side-by-side was ridiculous, but very fair and very clean. And then, even to be fair, Uncle Sam decided to try and weasel his way into it as well, and wow, that was good. But that was all triggered by, I think, Sam and Alex possibly having a little affectionate feel of each other coming into turn 2, and then wow.
Yeah, that was extremely exciting. I have not had a Hodgie Howl for that length of time for quite a while.
I've not giggled that much in a while.
That's if anyone wants to really scare their partner or have a very scary wake up alarm, just video record that, because that was scary. Do
you know what it was? It's one of these things that you're in a battle and you get emotionally attached to it, and it doesn't, and again, maybe I'm just weird, and I am, most likely, but I just giggle half the time when it really comes to that really close and tight and fair. I'm just like, it's like a kid in a sweet shop.
Yes. And to be fair, a lot of us do that. I mean, a lot of us make very strange noises. You've been in the party with me when we're racing, and the noises I make are very strange, to say the least. And Mark knows that all too well.
As the noises Gav makes. All the insults he throws at people.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, well, I had that night, didn't I? And all we said was, safety car in already. So we are going to have two more laps of racing. So Andrew, it was. Don't worry, Andrew. Don't worry. Focus on France, my friend. Focus on Monday, and the McLaren boys in Tier 2 are going to come out fighting for that Constructors' Championship. So don't worry, my friend. Thank you for joining us. So we have got 6 retirees so far, which is, I think, one of the best of the week. So congratulations currently to all MRC-X drivers. But here we go. 2 more racing laps we have got left.
Martin's gone already.
The end of this, he went early last time, and he went early this time, trying to catch Dynamite napping, trying to preserve as what he can to get as much of a gap for the last 2 laps with those aged tyres. Dynamite's weaving a little bit, trying to get the heat, but look at the speed of the Night Shadow coming into turn 1. Wow! Did well to get that. So Dynamite gets a moment. That's going to allow Gap to go outside of the turn 2. It's not on the outside line, but will he get the drive out of turn 2? No, Dynamite still struggling with the heat in those tyres. Where is the Nitro? It's there along the outside. Who's going to be latest on the brakes? There's 3 abreast further back, but we're going to stick with this one because for the battle of the podiums, different tiers, but it doesn't matter right now. That's thrown out the window. Dora the Explorer's coming in to play a bit of a part. It's Saviour on his fresh soft tyres. Wow, he's already got past Nick, who's going to struggle those 15 lap hards. He's got a lot of fresh set soft tyres behind him as well, so Nick's going to be defending for the next 2 laps for his life. Dynamite's trying to attack, trying to defend from the McLaren. I've got to say it, because you are. The Papaya Scotsman. I have no idea what football team that is in Scotland.
Certainly not the other one.
At least you're not in blue, so you're okay.
Yep.
That make him in his favourite though.
Yeah. So Xavier now. Xavier's going to watch those those soft tyre short drivers are going to be. Neil's had a moment as well in the middle sector. Alex Simon, Neil's had a moment. Neil has started to tumble down the order. Those hard tyres not working at all for him. Dynamite, look at this. Only 2 tenths going down into the final straight. We've got one more lap still after this. Who's going to be dumping the RS? Dynamite, oh, got to have to look at the telemetry. He's got 51% using the overtake button. So single track. They're all using overtake down the straight. He's trying to go for the outside line. Is he close enough? He's not. Kind of outbreaks himself and then tries to go for the straight exit. Single track just about holds on into turn 2. Who's going to get the best exit out of 2? It's very, very even. ERS overtake being used. Is Martin's using it as well? We've also got, he's trying to go on the outside. This is the last lap, folks. Martin's not broken down at the wall. There's a damage on his car, there is. Single track's looking at the inside, bounces over the curb, just about makes it. Single track, no front end. I can't breathe. Xavier now up into third. The soft tyres on his car, absolutely. Oh, nice shadow.
Someone's at me.
Hit the curb. It bounced over the curb and unsettles the car, and round into the wall he goes. Oh, there's a certain challenger to a win. But now Single Track's got to cope with Xavier for the last couple of corners. Has he got the grip? Has he got the downforce? Is he going to be able to do it? Xavier's got the drive off through, I don't even know what corner that is. Turn 12 and 13 through 14 as well. Here we go into turn 15. Single Track, he hasn't got it. Oh, Xavier taps the back of him. Xavier didn't expect Martin to be struggling with the downforce that he has. There's no damage on the back of Xavier. On the front of Xavier. Xavier's at a moment as well. Womax is through. This is drama to the highest degree. Why would you ever watch anything else on a Friday night or any other night? Sergeant Uncle Sam's out now. But I'll tell you one thing. From near the back of the grid, no ERS left. Dynamite has taken the victory, and Single Track holds on for second place. 21 laps on the hard tyres, unbelievable. Womax comes through and takes third ahead of Xavier, who takes fourth. Dory, our race leader for the first part of that race, takes fifth. G-Star in sixth. Case Sosa in seventh. Gav takes eighth. Alex in ninth. Simba, Mark, you take 10th, and then followed by Neil and Nick BT. 12 finishes in the end. I am absolutely goose. I don't know how you lot feel, but that was incredible.
That's one word for it.
Yeah,
It looked like you hit it were bounced over the inside curb and it kicked you. It didn't look like from where we had a high point. It didn't kind of look like it from where we were. But excuse me, my voice is completely gone. So this is going to be confusing because we did the street race and now the race. We're going to have to take the results from earlier on, but this is showing the full. There we go. Results race. That's what I wanted. So Kid Dynamite takes the win from 14th on the grid. Single Track takes second. Just about had enough no tyres to slow down, and that was hard. Yeah, no, you're not kidding. Womax takes third position. Xavier in fourth. Dory takes fifth. J-Star again in sixth. Kisses was in seventh. Nightshot in eighth. Alex in ninth. Simmer in 10th. Nick VT in 11th. And Neil in 12th. Uncle Sam was one lap down. He did DNF, but it was classified as 13th. And unfortunately, the DNFs this evening, pardon me, is Monster, Rotterdam, Scottish Ninja, Johnny Smooth, E17, and Anton. Alex with the fastest lap as well, and a 144.1 in that race. That was absolutely something. I'm out of breath. I have no voice left.
I don't even have do you know what? And I will say this again: some absolutely cracking driving. I mean, especially when we kind of seen what happened in Tier 3 and Tier 4. there was some cracking driving tonight.
There was. There really was. A lot of side-by-side action through your turns 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That you just think, there's no way two cars can go side-by-side through there for that amount of time. And everyone did, and it was clean, and it was respectful. And that, folks, to all the watchers, to everyone else, that is how MRC do it, and that is how you should race. Josh, exactly that emoji says everything. You watched it. I've had to talk about it. I've had a Hodgie howler for the last God knows how many laps. And yeah, Hodgie's done for the evening, to say the least. Congratulations to everybody this evening. What a fantastic spectacle we have had. Congratulations to Kid Dynamite. The middle-aged firecracker shows that he's still got the spark to keep on going, which we've seen, of course, in Tier 1 this season. That was incredible. Monday, we go again. We move to Le Francais. And for the French Grand Prix, Tier 2 is going to be at 7 p.m. on Monday evening, followed by Tier 1 at 8:45, of course, all UK times. Then on Wednesday evening, UK time again with 7 p.m. for Tier 3, and then Tier 4 at 8:45. And then we go back around for a 100% race of the French Grand Prix in MRC-X next Friday evening at 7:30 p.m. So if you haven't already put those dates in your diary in those times, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and you'll get notifications of when our races go live. So all that's left to be said on that one is thank you to my compadres, as Andrew called us, the Three Musketeers. I've been with you this evening, Mr. Gavin Jenkins and Mr. Mark Dennison. Thank you so much, gents, for joining me.
Thank you very much. It was legendary.
It was interesting.
that laugh's going to stick with me for a long time. I'm not going to lie.
That's going to scar me for life.
Yeah, that's worse than the Joker theme tune. But thank you so much, gents, for joining me. It's been an absolute honour, as always. It's been an absolute pleasure, again, as always, to have you with me in the commentary box. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you to everyone taking part. We will see you soon. We'll see you on Monday, and have a lovely weekend. Good night, everybody.
Toodaloo.